That's smash, dude. All right, guys, welcome back. So this week, I'm gonna talk to you about how to absolutely smash your driver. I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of drills that I give my players to create swing speed in their games when they're starting out. And then I'm going to go through how to take advantage of physics to hit the ball as far as you possibly can, even with the swing speed you currently have. So one of the first things that we have to understand is a lot of speed comes from the ground. Now, we're gonna start and work our way up through the body. But one of the important things that players have to do in their transition is they have to get pressure into their lead foot. If they're keeping everything hanging back on their trail side, they are going to get themselves in a position where they swipe across the golf ball. So feeling pressure into your front side is absolutely critical. The best drill I have for that in the beginning is a step drill. Now the step drill is one of my favorite drills to get players learning how to move pressure into their lead side. So in Max's backswing here, he's gonna step in and get his pressure near his back foot. Now, as he starts unloading into the downswing, he's gonna get that foot up, step into the lead side, and then rotate around. So you'll really feel the pressure moving into the front foot. Now, when you're taking full swings, you're probably gonna need to stop at the top, but you'll notice that Max really loads it into the backside and then steps hard forward. Once we start to get the pressure in the front foot, we need to start getting rotation to allow our body to rotate. We need to start moving the pressure up the chain. I'm gonna have Max set up here. When he goes up and he starts his downswing, you're gonna notice that as he's getting that pressure forward, that lead knee is going around. That is a move that I have most of my players doing, and it really helps start the rotational chain. Once that lead knee goes around, it's gonna wanna pull the lead side of the pelvis into a position where we can really start pushing up. We have to take the torque that we've created by pressuring the ground and release it up. Now, I want my players feeling up and back. They're gonna start getting that hip moving back, then they're gonna start getting that lead shoulder pushing up and back and creating a lot of speed into the golf ball. Now, once we get the lower body creating speed, we have to understand what our arms are doing into impact. So my players that are rotational get in here and they get their lead arm tight to their chest as they're coming down. We want to feel just before the strike that everything flings off as our chest starts moving up and back. The arms are going to continue down towards the target and you're going to get speed out of that. If you're a steeper player, you are going to feel as though there's a braking action on your arms. You're going to feel as though the butt of the club is going to slow down just before impact and you're really going to release your hands into the golf ball. Both of those movements are okay and will help you create just a little bit extra speed to get that golf ball going a little bit farther. So I really like speed and tempo training, and my friends over at 1300 Par Golf sent me their swing aid. Now I really like this for creating speed. You can set up here and just put one weight on. The club is going to feel pretty light. And you can work your tempo with this. You can really work the basic loading movement. So all those movements that we just made, I'm gonna have Max set up and take himself through it. I'm gonna have you get the pressure into the back foot, step everything into the lead side, and really feel it and go. Now that's very easy to do when the club is light. Now there's 3 different settings here. You have tempo, distance, and max. We're gonna move all the way into max, which is what Max needs to do to create speed. Okay, this is the feel that the long drivers like to get. This club is going to get heavy, but you start increasing your speed by swinging that heavier club, moving your body. I have always been a big fan of heavier clubs to create movement patterns. If you can get it heavier, you're gonna learn how to stay balanced throughout your swing. Now, we can take advantage of physics to hit this golf ball farther. One concept we have to understand is spin loft. Okay, that is one of the 3 major keys to creating spin in a golf swing. You have speed, you have friction, and you have spin loft. There's not a lot you can do with speed or friction to change the spin rate on your golf swing. You're trying to swing as hard as you can and create as much speed as you possibly can. So changing speed isn't an option. But spin loft is one thing you can play around with. Spin loft is simply the difference between the club's angle of attack and the dynamic loft at impact. The wider that relationship, the more the golf ball will spin. The narrower it is, the less the ball will spin. So we want to be in a position where we're not adding any loft at impact and we're hitting up on the golf ball. You do those 2 things and you're going to cut down on your spin rate and you're going to see the golf ball go farther. So some of the main things that we really want to do is make sure we're hitting up on a golf ball. So the first thing I have my players do is get in here and tee the golf ball up higher than they're used to doing. You want to see at least half of the golf ball on top of the driver. Now the next thing you need to do is make sure that that ball is up near the lead foot. Press it uncomfortably far forward until you can't make contact with it when you're learning how to do this. I like my players to have a fairly wide base. Get in here, make sure their shoulders are tilted. The trail shoulder should always be beneath the lead shoulder. One of the most important things when you're making this move is make sure your head stays behind this golf ball. You want to feel as though you're looking at the back of the golf ball into impact. If you can put all those things together and really start taking advantage of physics to hit the ball farther and really start learning how to move your body faster by using the ground, using your chest, and learning how to put that braking action on into the golf ball, you are going to see more distance. The farther you hit it, the more fun the game is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next week. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Thanks a lot, you guys.